was how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise. And the best way to do that, make a play early and get everybody to sit down. They wasted no time. Opening kickoff, what a great job in blocking. Open field running was sensational. They score a touchdown, and guys, early, I'm not hearing a lot of noise from this home crowd.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Knights offense will take the field first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And, Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Charles.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Knights have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Chambers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Here's a little room there. Touchdown, UCF! Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They go 83 yards on the drive, and he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So BYU's offense will now get its first chance with the football. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillips. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing. And it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Running inside. It's Martin. Got enough for the first. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to run, it's Martin. Got enough space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, BYU!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights.
Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Martin. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Quarterback making checks. Looking for room. It's Chambers. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got a man. It's Thomas. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Knights are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chambers. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Barnett. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Coming out with it, it's Bachmeier. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. These 2 offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Pulls it in, it's Bachmeier. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Casper. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cougars!
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They're down 28-14, making it really important to put up some kind of score on this drive. To the air, it's Barnett. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. On the ground with the counter. Takes it the other way. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. The snap sets up the throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To throw, it's Barnett. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Running free. Touchdown, BYU. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Makes the catch. It's Farmer. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Still looking on the move. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Shakes off the defender. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Just feeds the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward. Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Trying to get behind the defense. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BYU!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out.
UCF 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 4 team, the USC Trojans.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Holly's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Holly, what have you got?
The Knights head coach told me at the half. Guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has suffered some type of upper body injury. He tested it out several times here on the sideline, but ball security could be an issue. He is definitely out to start this second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He'll try to do it himself. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
The run inside. It's Martin. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love...
Could be an alley. He gets it to the 38-yard line and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Cougars have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casper. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver going in motion. Now from inside the red zone. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Powers through the defender. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Slings it downfield. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Field goal is good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for a huge play. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got room on the return. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Running inside, it's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
BYU 59, UCF 14.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chambers. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Barnett. He's got his man. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Knights are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying out to the left. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Buying some time as he moves left. Makes the catch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He might want another play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to...
Snags it, and he's open. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Trying play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. Floats it out in space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Barnett. That one comes out hot down the right side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
To the air on second down. He's got the back in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires quickly, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Looking for a man. It's Barnett. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Wants to throw again. Rush is on him. He's going to take off. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's looking to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They can come up empty. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Fires into the end zone. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun.